So when we're finding surface area of cylinders, it's a little bit different. We just have to take one more step than when we're finding surface area of triangular prisms and rectangles, or rectangular prisms. So we still have to find the area of all the 2D shapes that make up the 3D shape. So if we draw the net, so all the 2D shapes of the cylinder, it can help us visualize it a little bit better. So I know I need to find the area of the two circles. And remember, these two circles are the bases, and they're also always congruent. So let's start with the area of the circles. So we're going to call it the top, and we're going to call it the bottom. So the top circle, the bottom circle. Well, I know it's a circle, so the area formula to find the circle is pi r squared. So to show my work, I'm going to say pi, my radius is 9, and when I square that, I multiply it by pi, I get 254.34. Well, like we said earlier, the top and the bottom are congruent because they're the bases, and the bases are always congruent. So my bottom part is 254.34. Okay, my middle comes from the rectangle. And in class, we discovered that the perimeter of our circle makes the base of a rectangle. So if we can find the perimeter of the circle, we have the base of our rectangle. The height comes from the height of the cylinder. And remember, to find the area of our rectangle, we multiply the base times the height. So I know my height is 11. All I'm looking for is my base. And if we find the perimeter of the circle, which is the circumference, I can find the base of my rectangle in order to find my area of the rectangle. So I have to find the circumference, and we know to find the circumference, we have to multiply 2 times pi times the radius. So 2 times 3.14 times 9 equals 56.52. So I'm going to draw my rectangle again. I know that my base is 56.52, and I know my height is 11. So to get the area inside of here, I multiply my base times my height, so 56.52 times 11. And I get 621.72. So now to find my total surface area, I'm going to add 254, and 621.72. I don't know why my pencil is being weird, but let me rewrite that. Okay, so 254.34 plus 254.34 plus 621.72. And I get 1,130.4 yards squared. Okay, so just like the other two pages, you're responsible for finding the second and the third one on the page, but just be careful when you're finding the area of the circle and the circumference that you're using the radius, not the diameter. So to find the radius, we have to take half of it. So we have to divide 9.4 by 2. So the radius is 4.7. Same with the third one. Make sure you're finding the radius.